Both going live. Both going live. There we go. We are live. Hopefully. Yeah, that says live. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yep, that is working. That is working. Okay. Be like, Wiz Khalifa. Okay. We are live, so I guess I'll start sharing on all my social media accounts. Get this ball rolling. Twitter gets first dibs, of course, on everything. Cap lock, turn that off. Logics. Best project. Exclamation point. Alright. Twitter now knows. What else? It's posted on the Logic subreddit. Shout out to them and all their craziness and lunacy at the same time. Forever and always. Logic subreddit. Copy. Paste that. Gotta add a flare to it. I think I need to turn it up a little bit now. Think about it from previous things. Turn it up a little bit. Sorry for the fan in the background, but it is summertime and it's hot. And it's hot. I post that. Hopefully this URL cannot be empty. It's not empty, you bastards. Might not be able to have that in there. So we'll do that. Bam. Bam. Hopefully. Bam. Alright. So that's Twitter, Reddit, and then we do now my Instagram, and then we get these things, the ball rolling, and start reading chats and stuff like that. So let me go to my Twitter. It'll be easier to share it. Twitter, x.com. I'm gonna keep swinging. I think we all gonna keep calling Twitter. Profile. Copy link. Then share the Instagram stories. No, not a poll. We don't need a poll. I need to add a link. There we go. That's if he'll add it. Oh, come on now. Don't do this to me. There we go. There we go.
How I rig my camera when shooting?
No. Alright, I think that's enough sharing. Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, that's the main ones for this. Yeah. Can you see like that probably, yeah, I figured that probably be on there. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. Let's see. Could have sworn I muted. Oh, so that does appear. Huh. That sucks. I don't know if I'm able to disable that. Reaper, the first one to mention that. I wish someone else would mention that. Granted, I should have watched back my stream to see if that pop up. Let's see. So I'm gonna throw on this thumbnail back up. See if I can get rid of that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Now that I think about it. Okay, so we got to unplug that. Go into my settings, because these settings are not going to change. Probably gonna have to ooh, that is mad loud. Okay, so it's that button. Alright, now I have to manually focus this thing, unfortunately. See, I think yeah, it looks like I'm in focus. Okay. Alright, I'm like the video feedback up here. I'm sorry. They screaming out there? Y'all heard that? Okay. See what this looks like right now. Yeah, it looks good. I think I'm slightly out of focus though. Ooh. There we go. I think that's better. How y'all doing tonight? 2 concurrent viewers, 4 likes. Oh, okay. Thank you for popping in and dropping a like. Reaper, you still ain't here? Is this a little bit better? I know it still says no card to the camera. I can actually fix that by putting the card actually in the camera, I guess. Put a memory card in there. Struggling to push that button, as you saw. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Might have to, yeah, figured as much. Refocus that. Come on. There we go. Alright. Shout out to Reaper. Fixed it all. No card to camera, no more overlay on the video feed. Thank you. I don't know why I didn't mind to fix that earlier on the live stream before. Well, it wasn't appearing on the other one because when I was doing it through YouTube, it wasn't appearing, so I just figured it translate through OBS, but I guess not. Shout out to Reaper. Got that all fixed and settled now. 10 minutes into stream. First 10 minutes to 15 minutes of stream is always settling and make sure everything's settings correct and sharing that you're live and etc. etc. Just getting everything settled. Alright, Reaper, shout out to you. Seem like you're the main one staying in here. People will probably pop in the entirety of the stream. Hopefully we get done with this in the next hour or so. I'm not planning on speaking too long. Good, like half an hour, 45 minutes. We're only 10 minutes in already, so. Diego Botello, shout out to you. How you doing, sir? Never seen your name in here, but shout out to you for popping into the chat. And y'all spamming the heart button, and I can see that. I can push that button myself. How y'all doing tonight on this fine, well, depending on where you at. It's currently raining right now. It's pouring. I don't know if I can hear it in the background, but it's pouring outside. But still a lovely Tuesday evening, nonetheless. You can tell by the title of the stream, we're going to be talking about why I think Welcome to Forever is Logic's best project overall throughout the entirety of his discography, including all the mixtape, the Young Sinatra mixtapes, Young Brooklyn Infamous, Bobby Tarantino mixtapes, and all the, what is it, 9 albums now? Including Dr. Destruction, I can throw it in there as well. Free 101 counseling session. What do you talk about, Reaper? You talk about the overlay being fixed? That's what you're saying? And then Diego Botello says you love Logic. Yep, I do too. Turn up on a Tuesday. Got the club going up on a Tuesday. I was listening to that song a couple months ago. I'm like, what the fuck? We all was singing that shit. That was like in what, high school? I was like sophomore, junior high school, one of those. Got the club going up on a Tuesday. Oh man! And then when I get into college, we used to have Wednesday. Most people had Wednesdays off, so they didn't have classes on Wednesdays. So people would do like some drinking on Tuesday nights and some party on Tuesday nights, like a midday party week on Tuesday nights, because Wednesdays mostly people had off. So club going up Tuesday, I relate to that a little bit. I wonder if I could cancel that prompt. Other than that, it seems like we got most of the overlay things off. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good today? Y'all doing well? Turn up into 2016. Yes, the best year. Yes, 2016. What a year that was, man. What a year that was, especially in terms of music, man. The amount of good music that came out 2016. My goodness, from beginning to end, just all around good music. I don't think we started how good 2016 was for a year for me. I graduated high school that time, went to college. First started playing college football, like 2016, not to mention the music. Like I said, Logic, that was the first Bobby Tarantino mixtape came out that year. Yeah, that rain is fucking pouring, Reaper. That rain is a vibe in the background. Speaking of vibe, I should play some music. I figured out the settings to get some music playing through my through the computer. I think it's now I just gotta avoid copyright, you know. Shout out to YouTube, UMG, and all the record labels for copyrighting damn near everything. What I'm gonna play through? That's a good question. What I'm gonna play? I could play just Logic Master Beats. I do got clear the queue though. So I got copyright music in the queue, so we could do that. Let's do that. Because we are talking about Logic again, so why not? Logic Master Beats. Oh, is that really shuffling? Oh, because the I don't know how that's gonna work. Well, it's on here. I don't know why it won't. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, go back to my queue, take that song out so it doesn't get copyrighted. We're just going to do the damn thing. Let me know how loud the music is. It might be a little bit too loud. I got to monitor it a little bit. Tell me how that sounds right there. I think that might be good. It's kind of loud in my ear, which sucks. But as long as I can hear my thoughts right. Or I might be able to. Oh, that does affect it. Nice. Perfect. What I'm also gonna add on is these loosies. These loosies right here. We'll get to the subject matter soon, y'all. You know the beginning of live streams is always setting things up, make sure everything is going according and no problems arises, make sure no problems arises. I did not actually do all that. Calm down, Spotify. Here we go. Alright, let's see what y'all saying. Let's do it. I'm here for the vibes. Do what? Like the stuff, the subject matter or the topic? Yeah, they do. Why did everything just turn off? What happened? That was strange. Oh, it's probably Spotify gather itself to play this. This song is something that Logic put out in the Discord. I'm probably not even sure I'm supposed to be allowed to be playing this, but these songs are not too crazy. One of them you probably already heard before because he released for free on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube and record labels, they be copyrighting everything. It's hard to navigate as a YouTuber, as a music reviewer with the copyright. You saying you can't hear the music? Oh, that's saying it's playing audio. Let me know again, Diego, if you can't hear it. Is it like no music at all, or is it low? Yes, Diego, I am in the Logic Discord. I do pay. Well, it's $10 if you go through like on desktop, but I pay through the iPhone App Store, and that's like $14. I need to probably change that. Save me a couple coins. I am in the Discord, but I'm not too active. I'm not really active on Discord. Never been a Discord individual. I'll talk about this a few streams ago. I just never really got into Discord. Even though that's the more the modern thing, the more up the wave thing. I still can't hear the background music. Oh, I thought I figured it out. Alright, cause it's playing. Let me see. I'm gonna have to. Well, I got it. I gotta do that. Maybe if I add that, it defaults to that. Okay. Will it play through here? Can't hear shit.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Logic. I'm really happy.
Okay, I see this. Monitoring through there. No, not through that. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to make things right. Probably bad to do it on stream, and then doing it beforehand. But hey, we gonna figure it out in real time. We do it live, man. We do it live sometimes. You gotta do it live sometimes. What the heck? I haven't heard the mixtape. What mixtape are you referring to? Are you referring to the Welcome to Forever mixtape? How have you not listened to that? frustrates me when small things like that. When you think you had it right, and then next thing you know, you don't have it right. You don't have it right at all. Maybe it's through there that I can hear it. Oh my God. Am I seeing that correctly? Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Reaper, I'm gonna give you your praise in a minute. I'm just trying to see if this shit gonna work or not. Oh, what the fuck? Can't play Kurt. What? What the? Oh my God, Spotify. Can y'all hear that music? I can't hear it, which sucks. But it's currently playing through that. So maybe y'all can hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear that music. Sucks that I can't hear it. Yeah.
Alright, we finna get it like this. Here we go. 3-on-1, stand up. Work a job 5 days till your body's on the weekend. Then only get 48 hours 2 days.
I wanted to grab that one. Put out the wrong chord. Pull that game's too strong. Let me know if you can hear the music that's playing right now. This is the mixtape music Favela song that's Logic released earlier this year before College Park came out, or right after, one or the other. Yeah, because it's saying it's playing audio through there, but I can't hear it, unfortunately. Let me know if I can hear it. I can't hear shit, unfortunately. Because yeah, it just goes out through there. I heard it when you unplugged the mic. Really? I think I might have figured out. Hold on. Maybe, probably not. You can hear it's very low. Okay. What about now? I got you, Reaper. Don't worry, I got you. I'm trying to get this right now. We're 20 minutes into the stream and I'm still setting things up. Beauty of it all, right? Okay, I might figure out why it's low. God damn, that shit turned up. Because I have it turned down on OBS. I don't know if that's loud or too low.
In the fucking Maybach, bro. And then it ends right there.
Flexecution, what's up? Thank you for watching. You can hear the music? Ah, good. I'm glad that you can hear it. I'm glad, but I'm not glad that I can't hear it. I can't hear it in real time with y'all. Yeah, hopefully I don't get copyright for this. I get copyright perfect, but your mic sounds a little raspy. Yeah, I don't know. This is a USB microphone, and it's only like $50, so it's not the greatest in the world. I don't really have like EQ settings or anything like that to really fix it. That's something, you know, you gotta work on when you come new to this thing. Yeah. Alright, Reaper, let me give you a praise. With the $50 super chat, that is insane to see a super chat on my thing. But Reaper goes on the super chat, $50 goddamn dollars. Appreciate that. He goes, appreciate you, Daytwan. YouTube loves recommending me your videos so I never miss any. The work you put in is on display 24/7. Keep doing you. I appreciate it so much, Reaper. That is insane. You are the first super chat that I ever gotten. As I've only been, this is my fourth live stream, fourth live stream that I've done, and yeah, I definitely appreciate that, Reaper, so much. Yeah, that's just insane to see super, because you always watch the other streamers and you see them get super chats for $1, $5, $2, $10, $5 foot long, $50, $100, and then people get like $500. I don't know what the cap is or the max is that YouTube has, but like definitely seeing it on your own channel is absolutely insane. Actually, hold on, let me now that I think about it, because I tend to forget to do things like this, like behind the scenes stuff well, especially like on my photography shoots and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go on video. So what I'm gonna do is shout out to Reaper, $50 super chat, my first super chat ever, live streaming on YouTube. Reaper, I appreciate you so much. $50, shout out to you. So I recorded that. I'm gonna put that on Instagram, Twitter when I get the time to. But shout out to you, Reaper. That is absolutely insane. Y'all don't have to. Y'all watching is everything to me. Y'all don't have to donate, super chat, whatever the case may be. But if you do, I greatly appreciate it even more. But yeah, Flexecution, the Peanuts beats do go crazy. Hopefully they don't copyright me for this. Because they are straight on Spotify, so I might get copyright. Who knows? Definitely shout out to Reaper. Y'all can't do this, man. Flexecution with $50 too. Y'all spoil me, but 50. This is insane. Two $50 super chats. Yeah, now I gotta share this to you. Wait. Out of nowhere, Flexecution too? The $50? Just a few minutes after Reaper? Oh, y'all spoiling me. But shout out to Reaper saying Daytwan eating this week. Trust me, y'all, I'm not struggling out here. I'm not struggling that much out here. That is absolutely insane. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate this so much. Y'all don't have to, like I mentioned, y'all don't have to donate, super chat thing, but whatever y'all do, I greatly appreciate it so much. This would definitely go into the funds of making everything better, everything higher quality, from lights, camera gear, make sure maybe a better mic, making sure it's not raspy. Shout out to Diego. But yeah. Diego Flexecution said he someone else donate 50 cents to make him cry. Y'all wrong for that. I'm gonna be like Logic on a no pressure live stream. Gonna make that man cry. Y'all gonna make me cry here with these $50 super chats. For 21 goes, I never heard that Logic album before, so was Under Pressure album as number one though. Welcome to Forever is from his Young Sinatra mixtape series that would initially got Logic famous. He released, before his Under Pressure album, he released 4 mixtapes beforehand. Young Buffalo Infamous was his first official mixtape, and then the Young Sinatra series commenced afterwards in Young Sinatra Undeniable, and then Young Sinatra Welcome to Forever was going to be the subject matter to this live stream, which we're almost 30 minutes in, and I still haven't gotten to the subject matter. I'm getting bad at this. It usually is like a 30-minute mark, and when I finally get into it. But yeah, let me know if it's perfectly balanced between the music audio and then the music audio and then like my voice. Is that leveled out, or should I decrease the music volume? Should I decrease my talking volume? Whatever the case may be, definitely let me know. Because I don't know, I'm not exactly sure how it sounds because I can't hear it on my end. Alright, let's see. Then we're gonna have to figure out a way so y'all can hear the audio and I can hear the audio. I don't know. Guess we can uncheck that because we're not going through there. I don't know if that's going to change anything though. No, keep that. Squad! Who knows where that's from? Because you can hear the black hole. Let me know if y'all can hear me, the audio, as of right now. Because if not, I might have to just go back to the other one and just keep it there. When I rotated it, it sounded better. Well, talking into it goes right here. If I turn it this way, that's the opposite way. So if it sounds better this way, that's very odd. Let me know if it sounds better this way or this way. Yeah. Nothing changed. Okay. If this setting is perched out perfect, that's perfect. I can hear the music along with y'all. Say turn down the gain and then maybe the other way. Okay, I can definitely turn down the gain a little bit. Okay, it sounds better this way. That ain't right. Cause it's not an omnidirectional mic. It's very directional going this way. I don't know. Y'all saying it sound better the other way, but okay. Oh, a bit further away. That's probably, yeah. That means I probably need to turn down the mic and maybe step away from it a little bit, not be too close. I don't know. I just like being all up on the mic. Pause. I try to stay away from like back here. I think probably back here is probably the perfect sweet spot. Yeah, these peanuts beat. He haven't done the peanut beat in a while. Cause the last one is the one that has it's the Looper Part 2, I believe. Yeah, Looper the second, and that's from March of this year. So yeah, it's been 5 months. Granted, since then he's gone on tour. Discord has been around for a month now, so it has been a while since he done the thing. Released the Peanuts beat tape. But he also, he released the Louis Vuitton beat tape finally in the Discord. I haven't listened to that. I think, do I have it downloaded? I don't think I have it downloaded, the Louis Vuitton briefcase beat tape. But yeah. Shout out to Reaper. Shout out to Flexecution. Both $50 super chats. Greatly appreciate it once and again. We're going to get into the subject matter soon, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just trying to set everything up, and then the super chats. Wild is already getting a super chat, especially being $50 each is absolutely insane. Shout out to y'all. Y'all have to spend a dime. Just y'all being here is I greatly appreciate it very much. He promised 15 beat tapes? When did he say that? Because he only gave us a couple last year. He gave us what, like 2 or 3 last year? Peanuts before that, the year before that, Twitch tape the year before that. When did he say he's gonna do 15 beat tapes? That's insane. That's over once a month on average. He does video for 21 minutes. He does video chat people. It's very random. It's never like a specific day or anything like that. So far, I think he's only done that maybe twice out of the month that the Discord has been active. He hasn't been that active the last few days. I will say that from what I've seen, he's been chilling on the Discord. But he has released a few beats here and there. Like the past week or so, he probably released a few beats, a couple songs. But before that, he was pretty active on chatting with people in the chat, video chats, calling people, live streams with Six, Castro. Yeah, so he's been pretty active so far. Just over a month in, I got to pay the automated subscription bill for Discord. Seems like for the first month he has been pretty active. I have been listening to the Discord leaks, some of them. I played them like a few minutes ago, like 10 minutes ago, on the audio. If you could not hear them, I think you heard the last one, the Favela one. But yeah, I don't really go into. I made it like a whole video like 3-4 years ago. One, I don't listen to leaks, and that continues on unless it's like because he has released like demos, so like different versions of songs he's always coming out there. I've listened to some of those, but I haven't listened to like a song that he's completely not pull out. Other than that, I have listened to songs that like he made recently in the Discord or references to Discord, some which more. Those are the songs I played earlier. Logic a true gangster. What do you mean by gangster? What aspect you talk about? And then Diego goes. Logic goes back to back. Good old 44 more reference. Do you believe Logic when he said in his song on Ronda Days with Action Bronson, He said he seen a dude get shot in the eye when he was younger. Yeah, he references that in kinda and not gang related. Growing Pains 3 on the Under Pressure album, and then he referenced that. I guess an aspect on College Park with the store scene, the store scene. When what I think the verbatim words he goes. What, you never seen a guy get his brains blown out? And the cashier was like, you have? He's like, yeah, this was one time. And then I think that's referencing. So he references that in College Park, and then on the Growing Pains 3, yeah. But yeah, I can only imagine seeing, dude get his brains blown out. That is probably not a good sight to see, especially as a kid. Yeah, Flex, cause I know what you mean. Like they're totally mix and master and finalized. Is not like a complete leak where you can tell like it's not definitely finalized and definitely not meant to be out in the public. But yeah, I don't get enjoyment for hearing songs that people are not supposed to hear. Like, even though he is releasing it in the Discord, but also like the Discord is behind a paywall, so it's like it's just defeating the battle. But we got hundreds upon hundreds of songs that I can listen to the man rather than listen to a song that I have to download, upload onto Spotify or Apple Music just to make it more listenable. Yeah. All right, y'all. We've been in here. If you got any last minute questions, put that in. But I'm gonna definitely start doing the subject matter because it's been 36 minutes. And I was only planning on live stream before the more than 45 minutes we didn't even get to subject matter. But I guess that comes with the territory of live streaming. As I sip some water. Guess I could slide that right there. Slide this right here. Diego goes, I met Elijah before at his supermarket book signing in LA. Cool dude for real. Nice. That's from what, 4 years ago at this point? Yeah, I have met the man twice now. Met the man. He brought me on stage, made a whole video about it last year, and for the Vinyl Days tour. Actually, the 1 year anniversary was yesterday. The 1 year anniversary when he brought me on stage was yesterday. So we turn it down. That is loud in my ear. So that was a year ago. What else? And then for the College Park tour a couple of months ago, he. After this show, he brought me backstage and we chopped it up for a little bit. So yeah, I've met Logic twice now, back-to-back years. Once last year when he brought me on stage, and then personally, I guess more personal, earlier this year, a few months ago for the College Park tour. Logic sister used to crack on a kitchen stove. Yeah, Logic did the same thing. I wish that Piff come back. Facts. If you did not download, I didn't download. I should have downloaded it when I first heard about the Dat Piff, and I should have downloaded Dr. Destruction. But I do have all Young Sinatra and Young Performance mixtapes on my computers and phones and stuff. Gotta have the OG files. For 20 minutes goes, you living a dream? I try, man. I try to. I heard people want that Piff to come back because it has so much. It's notorious, especially in the hip hop community, for as what it's done for the hip hop community, especially for the better part of over a decade. So I heard like the founders or like someone's trying to provide funding to keep it running. Hopefully that does come true in fruition. It stays as a good platform for free music to come. Hey, time really goes by fast when you live stream, because god damn, it's 40 minutes. Like, Like I just started the stream. This is only 4 minutes in. Yeah, I definitely felt high on life when I met Logic. Yeah, that was definitely crazy. I was more nervous when I was on stage with him last year than I was meeting him backstage, like in his dressing room. I was more so nervous the first time I go around because that was definitely. I'm not gonna say like I expected to get invited backstage this year, but I think last year was definitely very surprising because it was just so random. If you watch the video, I'll go into like the full length story, like how it happened. Then you get like video footage from other people in the crowd. But yeah, I was more comfortable when I met him in the green room more so than I was on the stage. So I'm gonna show y'all a picture of me and Logic took together. When he invited me backstage, if I can find it. I don't know how to navigate my own phone. Where's it at? There it is. I don't know how overexposed this is going to be. Maybe I can turn down my brightness. That'll probably help.
Once upon a time, there was a little creature
Oh yeah. Let's see. There we go. That's better.
This little creature was named
Look at the difference in skin complexion. Yeah, we got dark as hell and pale skin Logic next to each other. Yeah, this is me and Logic in his dressing room a few months ago. So I don't know if I can see right here is where he gave me the Logic jersey and like the Logic baseball jersey, and then the College Park bomber jacket. It was on top of the speakers right here, and now I have him right there in the background. That is straight off, well, quote unquote, off of Logic's back. Aiden Scar, what's up, so homie? Devon Azim as well. Shout out to y'all. Devon goes, I got too many tapes on there, like Travis, Logic, Wayne, especially Rick Ross, Mickey. Yeah, that's OG, that's classic, especially the Lil Wayne classic Dat Piff mixtapes on there. How many brothers and sisters does Logic have? I heard he has like over 8. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but he definitely has a lot between his mom and dad. Audio Mac sounds familiar, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm guessing it's like a Dat Piff equivalent. Shout out to Aiden Scar again. When you see someone you respect and look up to, anyone would be nervous when they meet their idol or someone they assume they know and love over the years. You know all about them, but they have no idea who you are, but they want to meet you is absolutely insane. Yeah, Devon, I am in the Logic Discord, but I'm not really active in it. I just never got into being active in Discord. And 420 million goals, haha. Yeah, Logic, the homie. Big facts. Big facts. I think I'm getting close to the mic again. I'm so used to being like all up on the mic. Let me back up for y'all ears. 421 minutes. This song is from the Peanuts beat tapes that he does. This is from the Picnic beat tape, and I guess you could say this song is like a reflection of Logic's life. If you listen to the lyrics, you can see the reflection of Logic's life throughout the lyrics. But yeah, this is Peanuts Logic, quote unquote Logic, as the beat maker, and then the album's called Picnic. You can get this on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming services you might come to know and love. Yeah, this song is definitely more indie style of Logic, but I like this style. Now I think I said this in previous live streams and previous videos of Logic. Like some of this new indie music I haven't really liked, even though I thoroughly enjoy Supermarket. But some of the new music I don't really enjoy. But songs like this, I thoroughly enjoy this song. Yeah, it's on Spotify. I don't know about Apple Music. I don't have Apple Music, but I'm assuming it's on. If it's on Spotify, it's gonna be on Apple Music. It's called Peanuts. I think I might be able to link it for you via Spotify. Like I said, I don't know about Apple Music. So can I share? Yep, copy link to artist. There we go. I'm gonna type this in the chat. If you have a Spotify, you go through there.
place for at least a millennium. The little spoon had time to think about
I think after the end of this song, we're gonna start the actual topic of this goddamn shit. It's 45 minutes in. Then you gotta get in the rapping bag, of course. Homo sapien. Oh no! There we go. So like I mentioned, if you listen to the lyrics there, you can see the reflection of it in Logic life played throughout this storyline that he created. I agree with 420 women though. Logic is at its best when you're rapping on a soul sample, a jazzy sample, boom bap style, 90s hip hop, golden era beat. Just Juicy J and Logic are working an album together. Logic is executive producing an album for Juicy J, so that'll be coming out. Who knows? Next year, this year, who knows? Remains to be seen. But Logic and Juicy J are definitely hyping it up for saying this crazy album, especially coming to the production of Logic. This is gonna be like the first album that we get full-fledged produced, especially mainstream artists like Juicy J. For Logic producing, I think it's gonna be a good time. Alright, that's the end of that song. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause this music and we're going to get into the subject matter. I'll say a half an hour too late. Alright. I'm going to get to y'all chats in a minute when I'm done opening it up and discussing the subject matter of this video. Let me take a deep breath, gather myself, get some water, because I'm really going to start talking. Let's see, focus. Alright, as you can see by the title of this live stream, we're talking about why I think Welcome to Forever is Logic's best project over all other mixtapes. This combines all of his mixtapes, all of his albums, from the Young Sinatra mixtapes, the Young Infamous mixtape, the Bobby Chantini mixtape, and all of his, I think, 9 albums now, including the Dr. Destruction project. This is going to be including everything. This is why I think Welcome to Forever is the best. Welcome to Forever, don't know, it's the last Young Sinatra mixtape we got from Logic before he released his first debut album, Under Pressure. And then it came out in the year of 2013. Under Pressure came out in 2014. May 22nd or 23rd, I believe, is when Welcome to Forever came out. This is when he officially announced that he signed to Def Jam, his original record label, before he left them at the end of last year for Vinyl Days. And yeah, I'm just going to discuss why I think Welcome to Forever is his best Logic album. So Young Sinatra, Welcome to Forever is the last it's the last Young Sinatra mixtape in the Young Sinatra series. We had Young Sinatra in 2011, Young Sinatra Undeniable in 2012, and then the Welcome to Forever in 2013. So 2011, Young Sinatra, the first one, Logic first corner, Young Sinatra doing the Young Infamous mixtape, the mixtape before Young Sinatra, for the track Young Sinatra, and then we got seemingly so Young Sinatra 2 on Young Sinatra, then Young Sinatra 3 on Undeniable, and then Young Sinatra 4, we eventually did get back on the road on a separate album, but we did not get that title track on Welcome to Forever. That's a different discussion. But yeah, the first Young Sinatra got Logic's foot in the door more so in the hip hop. People became to know and love it and growing more and more, but when they have like a sense of direction. Undeniable, my personal opinion is undeniably Logic has his best bars, his best lyrics on that project. That was on 2012. Then 2013 rolls around, he goes in double XL freshman list. The cover with a magazine was pretty relevant at the time, and that was definitely when he was definitely the less known on that cover art. People didn't know who he was, so it's like, who this Logic kid on a double XL freshman? Because all the other artists are pretty well known, pretty up and coming. I mean, the 2013 double XL freshman list was Travis Scott, I think Action Bronson was on there, Trinidad James was on there, And that 2013 list is absolutely insane when you look back on it. So Logic was definitely lesser known on that list, but he was amongst some of the greats that become known and love. Dizzy Wright was on there. Shout out to Dizzy Wright, Slide and Gliding. I like to mention, when I say Slide and Gliding, I mention Dizzy Wright. But yeah, so Welcome to Forever comes out, signed to Def Jam, Def XL freshman cover, and that's his like fourth full mainstream album project, I guess you could say, mixtape, before Under Pressure came out the next following year. So let me look at the track list of Welcome to Forever just to show y'all how fucking insane this shit is. So I can watch it, look back at it with y'all. Let me find it. Welcome to Forever. So we got, just looking at an overview, the track list. We got No ID production tracks. We got Kevin Randolph production tracks. We got Don Cannon production tracks. Seasick, Six, of course. We got John Bellin feature. We got Trinidad James feature. Kid Ink feature. Castro, of course. Dizzy Wright. So we got some solid features, some solid producers on here. So Logic, on just looking at the track list, it looks absolutely insane. Not to mention the skits. Martin Randolph skit, a classic. We got John Pops Witherspoon, R.I.P. to the Pops. John Witherspoon died a few years back. Got him on the skit, which is absolutely insane to look over. But yeah, so why I think Welcome to Forever is Logic's best project. Combination of everything with Conan Logic. We got mainstream Logic, hip hop Logic. I mean the traditional hip hop Logic, boom bap style beats, 90s gold era beats that I can say that I've known and love, and many people know and love from Logic. We got that on there. We got the heartfelt. We got the feel good. We got the turn up. The 2013 turn. The 2013 turn up was totally lot different than what it is now. The trap music, I guess you could say, is a whole lot different what it was in 2013 than what it is now. But we got elements of everything. We got the boom bap style Logic. We got the trap Logic. We got the heartfelt Logic. We got the inspirational Logic. We got the come up Logic. I mean, the title of the song on it is the come up. So we got a little bit of everything. So that's the first thing. The track list and the features and stuff. We got some popular names at the time, like I mentioned, Kid Ink, Trinidad James, Dizzy Wright was on the Double XL with Logic. So we got the features, nothing too crazy. We got a Janine Aiko feature on there, which is very interesting. Love that track. Break it down. We got John Bellion on there with at the time. John Bellion was along with Logic on the Visionary Music Group, which the Visionary Music Group, now that I think about it, hasn't like tweeted or done anything ever since Sermon. Shout out to Serm. Ever since he left Visionary Music Group as the active like Twitter and social media advisor there, they haven't really been active on there, which is unfortunate. Shout out to Serm. OG. But yeah. And then we go into the production of all the tracks. So like I mentioned, the production of the tracks have all the elements that we come to know and love from Logic. The boom bap, the heartfelt, the trap, etc., all relevant at the time, and all showed Logic's versatility at the time, which was great for him as he was getting more and more impressed for being signed to Def Jam and then being on the WXL freshman cover. So the combination so far of the types of tracks and the diversity of tracks on there, the high qualityness of them, and the productions, the features. Not to mention on the production we got Seasick. Six is still putting the name as himself on here, but we got some Don Cannon produced track. Kevin Randolph at the time before he met Logic was well known in the music industry for his production. No ID, obviously, as No ID signed Logic. I got few production credits on here. So yeah, overall it's just absolute craziness. And like the thing is that what I love about Welcome to Forever is that every single track, there's I think 20 tracks on here. Every single track, albeit I know word for word, I go bar for bar with Logic on every single track on here, but every single track on here is absolutely insane. Yes, there's a lot of people might give it flack for being too diverse, it's being not too concise in some way, shape, or form. Or personally, I think that what makes it is a mixtape at the time. That's what mixtapes used to be, diversity of different beats and stuff like that. But yeah, just every track from the diverse, even though it is diverse, it definitely was still high quality and it still got things done, and it still was permanent, in which every track was high quality. It wasn't like something leftovers. Like that's one thing I've hated about Logic in the last few years. That I feel like some tracks are leftovers and it still got thrown on the album. Whereas it seemed like with Welcome to Forever, there was no leftovers. There was no crumbs on here. There was no crumbs placed on this album. Every single track was a banger. Every single track was a banger. And I thoroughly enjoy it. Just Welcome Forever, just that album. Not to mention, it's like that. If you hear like the lyrics throughout the entirety of the album, that there's a title of the mixtape, the entirety. There's even a track on here called "To Come Up." It's just you can hear the hungerness, the absolute hunger that Logic had at the time, and what you can hear on this mixtape is absolutely insane. The man, you could tell that man was hungry. You could tell he wanted everything that he has right now, and everything he wanted to do. He's going to set out and get it done because he talked about it. You can see the hunger that he had, the passion he had for creating music, for creating hip hop, the passion he has for hip hop. You can hear it all, more so than you can hear on any other project he's ever released. The mixtapes beforehand and the albums that preceded, many years, 10+ years after. I mean, it's been 10 years since this project came out. Yeah, I'm trying to think anything else. But yeah, good opener. Welcome to Forever. The title, the first track, Welcome to Forever, is the title of the mixtape, and then even the title says Welcome to Forever. Logic of emphasis. The name comes from seeing like this is his first like birth into hip hop. This is the Welcome to Forever. This is first like birth at first year, and when he first got quote unquote famous, I guess you could say, with being signed to Daytwan, Double XL freshman cover. Just him bringing birth is just him taking flight into the world of hip hop with the John Bellin feature, sampling Jay-Z on there, and then from that track all the way into The End, which is The End is absolutely insane in itself. Nice little closure there. I think The End is like a top 5 Logic outro. I'll say maybe top 3 sometimes. But I guess I can list off some of my other favorites. 9 to 5, fucking 9 to 5. Roll Call, which Roll Call samples Miss Jackson, Outkast. Absolutely insane. Even Logic himself, he said, you'll probably think I'm crazy for touching this instrumental. So that's out Roll Call. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is a banger. Shout out to, I think C6 produced 5 a.m. Yeah, C6 produced 5 a.m. Absolute banger of a track. What else? We got Break It Down, like I mentioned earlier, with Janine Aiko. Solid feature for her. I'ma get high. Break it down. Bring it up. Feel Good. Title of the track itself is a feel good track. Nice little self-reflection track from Logic. Then we got the John Pop's skit. John Pop's With the Swoon. R.I.P. to him once again. Which is kind of like if you listen to the skit of that it's like a reflection of the Friday series. You can hear the elements of the Friday by Ice Cube on there. And the next track we got is On the Low. Kid Ink and Trinidad James was a very popular relevant at the time. Like I mentioned, Trinidad James was Double XL freshman with alongside Logic in 2013. Solid track there. That's a trap track, more trap track, more mainstream track at the time. Then Walk On By. Walk On By is the most hip hop boom bap style track you will ever hear from Logic. That's an absolute banger. Walk On By. Walk On By. Walk On By. That sample goes crazy. That's a classic soul sample. Classic Vincent soul sample. Then you got the Come Up. The Come Up on the intro there samples Kid Cudi very beginning. For your bitches, but your cars, fuck your money. But yeah, that's a nice little turn up track there. The Come Up. Nasty, produced by legendary producer Don Cannon. Legendary producer right there, Don Cannon. Logic snaps on that track. The sample, more boom bap, traditional hip hop style track there. Life is Good, another feel good self-reflection track from Logic on there. Randolph Returns, which is Marty Randolph. If anyone knows the Young Sinatra mixtape series, Marty Randolph's a synonymous character in that series. And yeah, there's a nice little funny skit there for Randolph Returns. Ballin', I think Ballin', we all know Ballin' with C. Castro. That track went mainstream. It was part of a movie that I think Uncle, y'all might correct me in the chat, Uncle something. Uncle Kevin, Uncle something, that the basketball movie that Kyrie Irving starred in, where it was like an old man or something like that. So yeah, that Ball is probably one of the most popular songs that had Cesar Castro on there featured. And then we got Young Jedi. Young Jedi is a low key banger. I don't see people talk about Young Jedi enough. From the first the first half of the track with Logic opening up, Dizzy Wright snapping the slide in with the beat switch, and then Logic comes on the beat switch as well, sliding on that. Young Jedi is a low key banger. I don't see people talk about Young Jedi enough. That track is absolutely insane. Then we got the highlight for Elijah Blake, nice little feel good track again. Where Logic can't believe that where he's at right now, and he just wishes people can feel the same thing he's feeling right now. And then we go on to Common Logic and Midnight Marauder. Common Logic and Midnight Marauder is like the first time Logic teased Thally, which we got eventually for Under Pressure, Tits, No Pressure, etc., etc. We got it on everybody. We got Thalia on everybody. Thalia on Young Sinatra 4. So that's the first time we got Common Logic and Midnight Marauder. It's the first time we got Thalia. And once again, Midnight Marauder is a reference to what's it called? Damn, I'm forgetting the name. I got the vinyl right here. Tribe Called Quest. There we go. The Tribe Called Quest. That's the Thalia voice is a reference to Tribe Called Quest that we got entirely most of Logic's discography. Just a Man is another self-reflective track about Logic thinking that it's crazy that he's getting this fame and notoriety when in reality he's just a simple man, which it stays true. 10 years later, he still thinks he's just a man, just a normal person, and he wish he'd be treated as such. Man of the Year, once again, Logic at the time that was freshman, officially announced that he signed to Def Jam, first time getting mainstream notoriety and stuff like that, so he felt like the Man of the Year. And then, like I mentioned, closing out the end, nice little solid outro track there. Like I mentioned, it's probably my top 5 outro track there. But yeah, from beginning to end, like I mentioned, every single song on Welcome to Forever is an absolute banger. We got so much diversity where the diversity doesn't harm the project. It absolutely benefits it, which is when I ain't gonna hold you in Logic's discography. Diversity sometimes can harm the album, but on this project, Welcome to Forever, it fits so well and it sounds so good from all the different genres, from different elements that all definitely sound good to come together on Welcome to Forever. But if I had to pick my best favorite tracks out of the whole album, I have to go with the first track, Welcome Forever, out the gate. I would have to go 5 a.m. I'm going to have to go Break It Down. I'm not going to count the skits. Welcome By, like I said, is the most classic hip-hop boom bap style beat that Logic can absolutely do, and he absolutely slid on that. Ballin', like I mentioned, one of the Logic's most popular songs with C. Castro. Classic. Young Jedi, like I mentioned once again, very, very underrated song from Logic. Common Logic, Midnight Marauder, of course, absolute banger. Then The End to close it out as the outro, for an absolute solid outro to close out his first introduction, was mainstream, popular at the time project in Welcome to Forever. So yeah, that's why I think Welcome to Forever is Logic's best overall project, album, whatever the case may be, in Logic's entire discography, even over Under Pressure, even over Tits. That even though Under Pressure is Logic's story to where he's at right now, I think there's still some tracks where I can still skip over it in Under Pressure, whereas in Welcome to Forever, I'm not skipping shit. I'm playing the whole thing through. I'm playing the whole thing of Welcome to Forever through. How long is Welcome to Forever? I think Welcome to Forever is an hour or so, maybe just over an hour. But like I mentioned, every single song is an absolute banger. I'm not skipping anything on Welcome to Forever. Under Pressure, I can skip Bounce. I can skip Never Enough. But when it comes to Welcome to Forever, I'm not skipping anything. Well, I'm telling you, I've said this many times. I tweeted this. I posted this on Instagram, whatever the case may be. Anytime Welcome to Forever comes on, just know I'm talking my shit. Ain't nobody can stop me. Welcome to Forever comes on. That's just all I know. So yeah, Welcome to Forever definitely means a lot to me, especially at the time I was a sophomore, the summer before my sophomore year of high school when the Welcome to Forever comes out. That shows how long ago that was. I'm 25 now. That song came out when I was 15. the project came out when I was 15. So that shows how long that was. But yeah, Welcome to Forever. Just overall, just to wrap this up, and then we can probably get into reading y'all chats again. Welcome to Forever has most diversity that become known in Logic. Probably not so the indie style Logic we've got in the last 2 years now, but from the R&B, boom bap, 90s, turn up, just all the elements we come to love besides the indie style Logic, all on there, and they're all high quality. No crumbs, no breadcrumbs was left behind on this album. Every single track is a banger. The production is high quality. The features are high quality. The features and production is high quality. Everything is just high quality on this project, where nothing is skippable. Whereas Under Pressure and possibly Tits can definitely be skippable. I think Under Pressure and Tits is probably people's most number one projects from Logic. But when it comes to Welcome to Forever, ain't nothing topping that for me. I don't think no matter what Logic can release right now, ain't nothing topping Welcome to Forever for me. Alright, that's it. I guess we can get into y'all chats. Let me see what y'all saying in the chats right now. I know I've been talking for 15 minutes. That's not bad. 15, 20 minutes. I guess we could start with 420 Momentum going crazy in the chat in the meantime. Okay, Devon goes, Boom Bap Juicy J definitely will be interesting. G's the OG legend. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what direction they're gonna go. I know Logic production style is the reason is definitely J Dilla influence, but it's gonna be interesting to see if he try to switch it up for Juicy J's album. It's gonna go more 3-6 Mafia, more style on that end, or he's gonna get like a mixture of like a J Dilla, 3-6 Mafia, or trap, whatever the case may be. I'm sure we'll probably get all elements of it, of all the above on there. But it's gonna be interesting to see what that Juicy J Logic executive produced album gonna sound like. Aiden Scar goes, my favorite reaction from you was the No Pressure one all those years back. Yeah, that's a throwback. That No Pressure was my third reaction to Logic. Now I've done like 8 or 9 now. Like full album reactions, because it was Young Sinatra 4 is my first one. If y'all really want to go throwback, Young Sinatra 4 is my first reaction video I ever done. If you want to go way back, like 5 years ago at this point in time, Young Sinatra 4 is the first album reaction I ever did to. If you want to search on my YouTube channel, so Young Sinatra 4. Oh, actually, yeah, it's my fourth. Young Pressure, that's my fourth, because I did Young Sinatra 4, Supermarket, and then I did Confessions of Stage of Mind. So that's 3 before No Pressure came out in 2020. So yeah, that's it. You've been here for a while, Eden. You've been here for a while, just over 3 years now. 420 Momentum goes, a new Logic video. Some guy was thanking Logic for Logic's music, saying, yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah, he definitely saves a lot over the years. I mean, 1-800 says it all. Yeah, on Red Pill, yeah, Saving Society through the lyrics I wrote, that's got to be an insane feeling, but heavy feeling at the same time, because, you know, whatever you write down, whatever you say on the mic is going to hold weight, and people are going to internalize it for good or bad. Yeah, 420 Momentum, you definitely got to listen to Momentum to Welcome to Forever. Welcome to Forever is absolutely insane, bro. I'm telling you. That you're going to hear the hungerness, the youngness, of course, of Logic, because it released in 2013. But yeah, Welcome to Forever, I'm telling you, is absolutely insane. The Boom Bap Lo-Fi Jazzy songs, 420 Momentum. I can read them off again. If it's the style you're thinking of, I'll give you Break It Down. I'd say Break It Down. Walk On By might be too much. It might not be like lo-fi, jazzy. You might be thinking of, but it does have like a soul sample on there. I'll give you Young Jedi is probably be a good one, and then Kamalaja Midnight Marauder. So I'd say Break It Down, maybe Walk On By. Young Jedi definitely, and Kamalaja Midnight Marauder is probably the best songs for you to listen to. I think you enjoy that. Aiden goes, I bought Welcome to Forever all the time in high school. Facts, me too. How old are you, Aiden? Are you the same age as me? Are you like 25 or are you like 26, 27, somewhere around there? And then he goes, Life is Good, Midnight Marauder, and the Title Judgment, top 3. Yeah, Welcome to Forever got so many bangers on there. Joe Schnick says, please stay away from Neurated. Please stay away. Okay, I don't know. Neurated has been supporting me forever, Joe Snick. What are you referring to? He said, I don't know what you talk about, Joe Snick. Neurated, I don't know about the man. I just know he supports me. I don't know what he do behind the scenes, Joe Schmidt. What info you got? Shout out to Neurated. He's always been one of the first commenters on my Logic videos. 420 Momentum goes, I started listening to Logic when I was 18, 27 now. Yeah. I've been listening to Logic since I was so 2012, so 14 I believe is when I first started listening to Logic. Yeah, 14. 25 now, just over 11 years. Then Fortune Women goes, okay, I'll listen to the full album, don't want to miss out. I said myself, Logic put too much fire. What does this, what have I ever got? Yeah, listen to all of Logic. Like, Young Broke Infamous is his first official mixtape. You'll hear how rough that project was, because obviously he was like 19 at the time, so the mixing and the engineering is not the best. You hear the different inspirations, the Kanye, the Drake, the J. Cole, the Kendrick Lamar inspirations on there, and definitely go through the entirety of the Young Sinatra mixtape series, Young Sinatra, Undeniable, and then finally Walk to Forever, we talked about today. Definitely go through all of that, but yeah, definitely Walk to Forever is definitely pure greatness. Yeah, definitely let me know what you think. 420 minutes. Maybe comment on this stream when it ends, or if I do another stream, definitely let me know your thoughts about Walk to Forever. And then Best in Play, shout out to you. Thank you for joining. You're a new name, new face I've seen here. He says, Welcome to Forever is Logic's best mixtape. I totally agree. Do you say it's his best mixtape overall, like out of the Young Sinatra mixtapes and the Bobby Tarantino mixtapes, or are you saying it's his best project, like what I'm saying today? Then he goes again, I started listening to Logic in 2014. Seemed like a decent amount of people did as well. And he says, or before 2014, right around that time. Yep. I started listening to Logic back in 2012. And Aiden goes, congrats on all the success and the growth of your channel. Been here since 2020. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Aiden. Like you said, favorite reactions back in No Pressure. I'm assuming that's probably around the same time you started watching my videos. Definitely greatly appreciate all the support that you have. Yeah, it's definitely I definitely appreciate all the support over the years. I've been doing this for damn near 5 years now, and I have no intention of stopping. I'm approaching like 7K subscribers. Shout out to y'all. I'm approaching 7K subscribers. Probably reach it maybe sometime next week or so. I think I'm at like, how many subscribers? I think I'm at like 6950 or something like that. 69, nice. Where I'm at, 6956 is how many subscribers I'm about right now. My the Travis Scott YouTube shorts have been going crazy. I've been growing a lot the last few weeks, ever since Utopia came out. But yeah, definitely shout out to y'all for supporting your boy, sharing the contact, whatever the case may be, commenting, leaving likes. I appreciate it all. 420 minute goes, 420 minute thoughts on Walk to Forever for live stream. Right. Hey man, if you got the equipment, definitely do so. Maybe I'll tune in. If you definitely, y'all follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz. Especially on Twitter, I'm definitely more active on Twitter as I possibly can. Let me share my Twitter. Put this in the chat for y'all. If I can figure that out. I swear that sometimes I'm like technologically advanced, and then other times I'm like, how do you do this? Oh, there we go. That's simple enough. Let me put my Twitter in the chat for y'all so I can follow me. I'm definitely more active on there. Y'all definitely see more behind the scenes stuff and the opinions that I typically don't put on YouTube or anywhere else. Best in Plays goes, best mixtapes counting Bobby Tarantino, not albums. I'm betting it though. You think his best album, Under Pressure Tits? Yeah, I think as much people have Under Pressure or Tits. Usually Under Pressure number 1, Tits number 2. Some people have Tits at number 1 and Under Pressure at number 2, but I think Walk to Forever is his best project overall, counting everything, mixtapes and albums included. He goes, 420 minute goes, you talk to people on Discord? No. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not really active in the Discord. It's just, the Discord is one of those things I just never got into. Like, even when it first came out, back when I was in college, I just personally could never get into Discord that much. But that's just me. I try to be active there as much as I can, but it's just, I don't know. Those type of things I just never active into. I think I'm like slightly too old for that. Like, even though yes, I'm 25 years old, like Discord came out in a time in which, like, I see a lot of like my younger brothers at the Discord, and like the more so Gen Z. I'm like right on the edge of millennial Gen Z. I think more so you're like born in the 2000s, the mid 2000s. You're definitely into Discord, but I'm a 90s baby. Shout out to the 90s babies. So I'm not really into Discord, but I try to. I don't know. It's hard to me to be active in Discord. You gotta be actively doing things, and like I'd rather put my time into other things, like do stuff like this and be on live stream to y'all instead of being in my phone all day, typing away with some other members of the Rat Pack. Yeah, it's hard to keep up sometimes. Being on Twitter, Instagram, you want to add in Discord into the mix. I'm doing YouTube, not to mention I'm still working my 9 to 5. It's hard to manage everything all at the same time, especially when you have to be actively doing things for other people and comedy back. It's a lot to keep up on. So that's why I'm not really into Discord that much. This is Best in Place says I only use Discord for voice chat and games. Yeah, that's what Discord first started for, was for that stuff like that, and then got into more mainstream, in which celebrities started using the chat with their followers, whether it's free or through a paid service, paid format, paywall. Yeah, that's when I first discovered Discord was from live streamers talk about Discord being for chat features, and more so than what it is now, what it's kind of like Reddit. Yeah, I say definitely the logic of Discord is definitely worth it. People was definitely saying, oh, it's too much money, why he having that stuff out of the paywall, but you have access to the man in real time for most days of the week. You get access to demo versions of songs that we already have now, songs that people always wanted, the Louis Vuitton mixtape, briefcase mixtape that we always wanted. So it's definitely worth it for the $10 a month that you're paying. That's definitely like undervalued, in my opinion. But that's just me. In the scar goes, I'm 21, but those mixtapes I listened to back in high school around 20. You're 21? So you first started around 2017, 20. Yeah, that's not bad. That's 5-6 years ago. So yeah, 15, 16. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I started listening to Logic when I was 12, bro. 12 years older. It's been not 12, 14 or 15 years old. So it's been some time. You only this is download DAPIP because give us the Wi-Fi password. I was so old to the point in which there was Wi-Fi and there was internet, but I don't know if schools still do this now. But websites are broken. Like school and school districts, especially mine. I don't know about y'all's. My school districts used to block websites. Like their online service used to be able to block websites. You used to have people used to have if you go to your web browser. I don't know if y'all on mobile or in website, but people used to put in HTTP and then people add in the S, the colon, and then the slash to get bypass the block wall, the website wall that schools used to have. It used to be on another website. You had to go through a website and then through the website you able to forward past the firewall from different schools. Remember those days? Good times. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, it'd be a lot of people talking in the Discord. They'd be going ham in there. Especially the free one. The free one is always active. Every time I randomly check, it's just constantly active and free flowing. Yeah, people that saying some people that saying that they're not fans anymore because Discord is absolutely insane. Like, bro, if you don't want to pay for it, you don't have to pay for it. People are just going crazy saying it's overpriced, and it's just like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah, people just And another thing is it's $10 a month. You telling me you could pay for Spotify, Apple Music, Netflix, Hulu, all these streaming services? You can pay all those. All those is like $15. All of them are increasing their prices like $15 now. You telling me you can't? You don't got $10? Not to mention some of these people drink, smoke weed, get vapes, and drink coffee every day. You tell me you can't spare $10? That's a whole different conversation about the alcohol and the weed and stuff. But he's telling me you won't spare $10? You don't got $10? $10? Alexander Hamilton? You don't got that? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, shout out to Bryce Fitz. He says best in place. Bryce Fitz was going off on him. Yeah, Bryce Fitz, classic OG. We're at the Bryce Fitz. 420 when it goes, once you hit 25, you become an old man. At 30, it's very old. that's what Gen Z people be saying nowadays, man. People motherfuckers thinking you old now. Like, I'm on 25. Like I've been saying I've been old since I was like 13. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting old. Yeah, I'm 25. I still say, yeah, I'm ancient. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm ancient at 25. Yeah, Gen Z, they take it to a whole nother level though. They be insane. Same people old. And also, like, a lot of people in my comment section that when they be hating or something like that, they be thinking like 30 plus, 40 plus with like 401k and kids and stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm only 25 years old. Don't let the beard fool you. It's the beard, man. The beard people make you look a whole lot older than you actually are. And people be thinking I'm be old as hell. I'm like, no, don't let the beard fool you. I'm only 25. I'm still a young man out here. Still a young adult. Apple Music like 16 now. Damn, is it 16? Damn. Well, it is Apple. Apple, they all overcharge for everything. Yeah, Apple Music being 16 is wild. All these damn crackheads spend it all on these type of drugs. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Coffee, weed, and alcohol. Yeah, make that into the song. People pay Starbucks five like $10 coffees every day. You tell me you can't spare $10? Not to mention weed. I don't know how much weed costs. I never smoked the weed before. I talked about this in my last live stream. I wouldn't even know how much weed costs. But alcohol expensive as hell. A shot be a couple dollars. Not even, probably like $10. You get a bottle that's $50 maybe. I don't get it. Yeah, Gen Z like, you're 22. Oh my god, you're so facts. They be going crazy. Best place goes Kratos type of beer. Yeah, I kind of like try to model my that's an OG reference. Kratos, bro, God of War, classic video game series. Yeah, I try to have I think that's the best style of beard when you can shape it downwards to like a triangle, like pointy shape. My beard actually used to be a lot longer. If y'all watch my videos from even just a few months ago before I trimmed it, like in like May, I trimmed it down a little bit to make it more shape, because it used to be just like so long. It used to be like way down here with the little whiskers down here, but I trimmed it to make it more of a shape. But yeah, I think definitely like the Kratos style, like pointing down, like Viking style of beard, where it's like pointing down stuff and it's long. That is like the best looking beard. It had hotspots so you could able to use it. It didn't block it on our phones. It was only on like our websites. Like the Wi-Fi was trash when I was in high school. The Wi-Fi was just trash, so no one would use it. People would use their data. So when you use the data, you can always use YouTube and Spotify. But also, I live in a city, so there's always going to be access to town. I don't know if you live more in the middle of nowhere where it's very spotty with the data, but I live in a city, so data is always easy to come by. Yeah, DatPiff was completely, well, I think you could pay for some things, but it was mostly completely free. What I think what it used to be is like the artists would pay like this. I think this is how DatPiff used to make money. It used to make money through ads on the website. So like ads that would just display on the website, as we come to know and love on websites, and also through artists would have to pay money to have it like an account, and then pay money to like put up their music on the website. That's how DatPiff used to make money. So it was through ads that was on the website, and through the creators, the musicians themselves putting it on the website. But yeah, it was completely free to download music unless the artist put it behind a paywall, which most didn't, because it was DatPiff. It was supposed to be the platform. It was supposed to be completely free. So yeah, DatPiff used to be a platform which people would completely download music for free. Whole albums, whole mixtapes, what the kids may be. You gotta have a son and name him Artuis. I never got into the newer God of War because I didn't play PlayStation in the last like 10 plus years or so. So I know I can see the character's face in my head right now, but I wouldn't know his name. He goes, Sparta, this is Sparta, and kick him down the hole. All All right, y'all. We're gonna be live for just a few more minutes now, getting your last chats in. Appreciate y'all for watching and supporting your boy. To $50 super chats were absolutely insane. Yeah, RIP to that Piff. RIP to that Piff. I think I'm gonna end this stream around like 9 o'clock. Play some COD. Play some COD on this setup here. Probably wait for me. Especially because that's using the Xbox right there. They probably see me on YouTube like, why is this man on YouTube not playing COD? What is he doing? Not that they knowing that I'm live streaming right now. Yeah, Artuous is Sunny. I know that. I just didn't know what his name was. But yeah, getting y'all last minute chats in before we close this out in the next few minutes. Appreciate y'all for watching it once again. Best in play, shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. You about to head out? I'm about to head out myself. Don't worry. If you head out right now, it's all good. I'm gonna head out myself. And then 420 goes that he'll let me know how the album sounds. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Welcome to Forever. If you like, it doesn't have too many like jazzy lo-fi style tracks that you like from Logic, but it definitely has some on there. But I think overall, Welcome to Forever is absolutely insane. I said, welcome to forever. Welcome to forever. I should play some music in the background. Oh well. Let's see if I could put this in the background before it gets copyrighted. See, will it play? No, that will not play. Alright, I guess we're not gonna play that song. Alright, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching to this live stream. Appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to Reaper and Flexecution for super chatting earlier. That was absolutely insane. $50 each for a total of $100. I wonder how that payment goes. Maybe it goes through the same payment that YouTube AdSense goes. But I appreciate them both, Reaper, and I don't think they're still in here, but Reaper and Flexecution, shout out to both of y'all for super chatting at $50 each. I greatly appreciate that. Like I mentioned before many times, you don't have to super chat or leave a donation, whatever the case may be. Just your presence alone, liking the video, commenting, just chilling with me, liking all my videos and stuff like that. I greatly appreciate all of that, more so than you donating to me and super chat and all that stuff. So thank you once again for tuning in to the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed the subject matter. Once again, I'm gonna try to upgrade and make things more seamless, and hopefully it takes me 40 minutes just for me to get into the subject matter of the live stream like it did today. Get better at that. But thank you once again. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. See y'all next time. If you like the live stream, please like the live stream. I got more live streams like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. And see y'all in the next video, next live stream, whatever comes first. See y'all.